I 19? How the fuck this doesn't make any fucking... How in the fuck am I 19 years old? Hi. Hello. It's been a long time since I've made a long form video. In fact, it's been more than a month, mayhaps, and like 20-something days since I've made a short, and a lot's been going on. Let's just say I've missed this. I've missed us. I've missed this connection here that I have with myself on my phone. I kind of miss talking to myself and recording it. So a lot has happened in the recent month. A lot of negatives have happened. There's levels to them. You know, it goes from really bad to horrible. Yeah, it's bad. Things have been bad, and I hate to be the one to talk about politics. I never want to talk about politics ever, like ever, period. Because I believe like whoever has their own beliefs, they have their own beliefs. It's whatever, and I cannot really talk about my ideals because if I do, I might be found in a body bag. I'm in Iran after all. So let's just talk into it. I had this idea of like cozying up in a blanket, but it's like in the middle of the summer. I have the AC on. I could do it, cozy up in the blanket and do a Nicky Jakey kind of thing, but no, I'm just gonna do this. Oh, and by the way, that's a birthday gift. That's a Berserk poster. You can see Guts' eyes down there. And that one, we have something for the background now, dude. That's sick. That one is a Star Wars Kylo Ren minifigure stuck in a fucking cage. As he fucking deserves to be. Those were birthday gifts. My friends got them to me. And also, I got this from my friend as well. He got me a Berserk keychain. It's the Dragon Slayer and the brand of sacrifice, you know, upside down. And also I got this. It was my birthday a few days ago, if you didn't know. So, that was fun. Ooh, I almost took down my shelf. That was spooky. So yeah, we have a couple of, interesting things for the background now. And, let me just get into my sorrows real quick, okay? Let me just share you my woes. The girl I liked rejected me. So that was fun. That was really fun. I had a blast with that one. That was awesome. If you're watching this, don't listen to this part. I'm still thinking about you every day. It's not fair. Why do I even care at this point? I don't know. Honestly, I do not know. But I'm still into you. If for some reason you are watching this, again, just don't. That happened. That did happen. Then, war! War! Missiles! Fucking... people dying and things like that. I mean, innocent people dying. That's what I care mostly about. Innocent bystanders, pedestrians, who didn't really deserve death this quickly, but still, it happened. And war! You know? And then my grandma died. Not from the war, during the war. It's very different. She wasn't exploded into pieces. She was sick. She passed away 2 days before my birthday. So, great timing, I should say. It wasn't her fault. She was sick, of course. Come on. Why would I even say that? That's kind of rude and mean and pathetic. But, you might be like, why are you so joyful? If your grandma passed away. I wasn't close. We were not that close, sadly. Or gladly, I don't know. I only saw her like once or twice a year. I did cry, though. She was still my grandma. And, my father was sad. Her mother passed. Yeah. Kind of sad for him. I still am really sad for him. But, rest in peace. I hope you find a solace. So, yeah. I think those are the three. There were positives that I do not want to spoil. If you saw it, you saw it. If you didn't, you didn't. If you did see it, you know what the positive is. If you didn't, and even if you saw it, you might still not know because I didn't really show it very well. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna make a video on it probably. Why am I burpish? Let me have a sip of water. How the fuck did I used to make these videos? I don't remember. It's been only a month. It's crazy. Insane. So, yeah, let's get into those. I mean, I get to experience Heartbreak. That was fun, I think. That makes me mature, I believe. And experienced. And that's what matters, right? Gaining experience. That's the most important part, I think. And, you know, I'm kind of glad to know, I think. I'll change your mind. If you're still... I'll win you over. I'll do whatever it takes. Not anything. I won't do everything. I cannot do a lot of things, but... Hey, if I can try, I will. Just saying. Anywho, so... That, you know, like, why is it? Like, you're not, like, of course, I get it. Like, when you love someone, when you are kind of, like, in love with somebody, when you like them, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna love you back, or they're gonna care about you the way that you care about this stranger, per se. We're not really strangers. We've been talking every single fucking day. She's like a close homie at this rate. But I don't want to be homies. I want to be more than that. I want to call you bro. But with you knowing I don't mean it as a bro. I don't mean that you're my bro. You're my world. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Fucking. The way that I fucking say that. That is horrible. I'm still stoked by this Berserk one. That is really cool. If you've been watching for some fucking reason, if you have seen my other videos, you know I talk about Berserk a lot, and my friends took notice, and you know it's kind of it makes my heart warm a little bit. At least that's nice to know that I have friends who care about me deeply, about my interests and stuff. It's good to know that. Yeah. Anyways, Heartbreak. I was saying, I don't know. Have you listened to the song "Ghost" by Boy With You? It's basically that, what I went through, you know? I kind of fell in love with a lie that I made up of her. Like, I had this image in my head of who she really is, but maybe she's not really that person I thought that she was, but maybe she is, maybe she isn't. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Does she think I'm autistic? I think I am autistic. I probably am. I probably have a tash. I say everybody has a dash of autism, right? It just matters on the percentage of it. Mine might be a little bit too high. I think I came off too strong. Really strong. In fact, I believe I've done some goofy shit to make her laugh. I tried. I still do. I still fucking do. Again, if you are watching this, don't watch this. Go away. Go do something else. Why would you watch this? Get out of here, Pookie. This isn't. So yeah, you know, I'm just thinking that I come off too strong to people. I try to be cool and mysterious and edgy in college. I feel like I'm gay. I don't mean it as in, you know what I mean, okay? Is it okay to say gay? I mean, probably not in this day and age. Not anymore. Pride Month is over. It's July 2nd at the time of recording this. It's July 2nd. I can say that? No, you shouldn't say that. Don't say that. That's mean. It's like the F word. You cannot say, not fuck, the other F word. You can say it only in high school. After high school, you cannot say that word either. So, keep that in mind. You're a mature man. I'm 19 years old. A 19 years old child. I'm still a kid, I think. Until 25, I'm still a child. Hopefully, maybe I won't even get to see 25 because war happened. That was fun. Yeah, let's talk about war. Let's not talk about the Heartbreak part. Maybe I will talk about the Heartbreak part again. I don't know. It's in my brain. Just keeps my thoughts keep just fucking stepping over each other. Explosions happen, and in fact, I was sending a voice message to the girl that broke my heart. I was talking to her. We were like talking, and she was like, she bought this like fucking shirt or whatever, and she was like complaining about the shirt, and then boom, I was like talking to her, and it was just, and then it was like really close to our house, really close. I felt the windows shaking. It was horrifying. I thought at first it was like a truck or something just going by, but I was like, that's not a truck, maybe an airplane. But at this time, why would an airplane be here? A helicopter? What the fuck? And then I heard the explosions. I was like, it makes sense. It started to make sense. It all makes sense now. So, you know, we had to flee Tehran for like 12 days. I was in some greenery places. Show some pictures. I took a lot of pictures. I was in green. I was in a very, very green spot. It was not fun because my soul was here, but my body was somewhere safe. You know what I mean? I was always just thinking about home. I had to pack my shit up really quickly. I packed everything I had in like 2 minutes. It was insane. I was really quick at that. I just learned something about myself that I'm really fucking fast under pressure. I fucking packed everything flash style and just fucking dipped. I left my mom. I left my parents. I was already near the car. I was like, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get the fuck out. And we did. We did fuck off of Tehran. And we're back now. Hopefully we won't need to leave anytime soon. Please don't blow us up. Please. I don't want to blow up yet. You know, I'm in my prime, I think. Ooh. And yeah, so during that war, near the end of it, in its last final week, you know, last few days of it, my father received a phone call. Your mother passed. From, you know, his aunts and stuff. And his family, dude. His mother's side of the family, for him, just not good. Does everyone kind of share that? You know, like the mother side of your family should be the cool guys, not the father side. Usually, again, it's really specific to me, I think. But with like all my friends I've chatted with, it's usually the case that the mother side guys are the cooler guys. But for him, again, for my dad, it's not the case. The mother side are the fucking... They're like leeches, basically. Eventually, what it comes off is that. And, yeah, like, your mother died. Come back to Tehran now during explosions and stuff. Come back to Tehran. You need to bury her. And he did. Crying a lot. It was such a I'm sorry, I feel like I'm trauma dumping a lot on you. You know, it's my channel. I can talk about whatever I want, okay? And I'm going through a rough patch right now, okay? Please stay with me. You need to listen to this. It's good for you. It's experience. You know, it was just really scary and weird to see my dad cry like a kid, you know? To see his inner child, like, crying for his mother. Like, it was devastating to say. I getting kind of sad thinking about it. It was messed up. It was just a bad time. And also, in the place we were staying, that we rented out for like a week, there was this gazebo, I guess you could say. I think it's a gazebo, the word for it. It had weird writings on the wall. I've taken many photos and a video. It's in Persian though. You wouldn't understand. I've taken like a fucking... When I say you wouldn't understand, I don't mean like you don't get it. No, I mean like, you know, you might not know Persian. So yeah, why would I show you the video if you're not gonna get any of the words in it? So I'm just gonna show you the pictures. There was like a lot of writings everywhere. Like some were in English, mostly in Persian, but some were in English, some were in Latin, some were in German, I think. And the lady there later on, my aunt talked to her from mother's side. My aunt from mother's side talked to her, and the lady that we rented the place from, she said that yeah, they used to like, you know, do was it exorcism? Fuck. Okay, look. Exorcism. Exorcisms. Exorcism? Exorcism. It's not my first language, alright? Okay? Chill it. Chill the fuck out. It's not my first language, okay? I'm not supposed to know exorcisms. Exorcisms. It's exorcisms. They were like, yeah, they used to do exorcisms there, or summoning. And summoning, like, genes and stuff. Casually. She just mentioned that when we were leaving. But I went there at 3 a.m. I'm not kidding. I went to that fucking gazebo at 3 a.m. I didn't really go quite inside of it, but I did take a couple of spooky pics. It was spooky. They were good pics. It was kind of cool though. It was really cool. It had its cool factor to it. My grandma and my aunt were freaking the fuck out, while me and my mom were just chilling. We were like, "Oh, this place sick. This place fucking sick as fuck. What the fuck? This place awesome." Yeah. So yeah, they used to do that kind of thing. I think there's a lot of weird things there. There was this stone, right, and it had like a hole in it. It was like fucking hammered to the wall. A stone, a rock, a big rock, hammered to the fucking wall, right? They hammered Dwayne to the fucking wall, and there was like this writing on it that was like, "Your mother-in-law's tongue." From the mother-in-law, like from father, like the father, the husband's mother-in-law tongue. And I was like, what the fuck? that was like the only strangest part of it. The other things were all like psychological things, like the open your eyes, open your mind, look at the secrets of the world. Everything is an algorithm. There were like a lot of math, a lot of like there was like chemistry at some point. There was everything. Everything was written on the fucking wall. It was insane. It was crazy. So yeah, that was kind of neat. That was like my only point of interest during the whole trip, because no internet. Keep that shit in mind. Oh, I did watch Submarine during the trip. You can't really call it a trip. It wasn't a vacation. It wasn't a vacation. It was an escape. It was a flee. But I watched Submarine. That was great. I've been obsessed with Stuck on a Puzzle for a couple of days now, and hopefully with what I've shown you here, you might have seen it or not. I'll be able to do something about that if you've seen it or not. Okay, now you've seen it clearly. So hopefully I'll be able to do things with that shit. Do something about it. By that I mean I'm covering it up. I love to do covers and put them here. I've been practicing a lot. You might have not still got that this is a pick. It's a pick. I got a guitar for my birthday. I'm sorry for spoiling things. I want to make a whole video just talking about the guitar things. I've been going for 20 minutes. Damn. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to edit this with KineMaster or CapCut or whatever. Do you guys know any good editing softwares that I could use on my phone? I really need a laptop. I have a laptop. I have one. I have an MSI, which is like from 2013 or whatever, and it has Windows 7 on it, and all my mother's like photos and family pictures and all that stuff is on it. I'm like, if I'm going to have that for me, like delete, like I need like a zero, and I need it to be mine. I need to sell it and buy another laptop, but they're not cheap. Man, they're not cheap. And I hate editing on my phone, but I have to. Because I cannot edit on a fucking that thing. It's really just, I'm in pain constantly. But yeah. I hope this video is entertaining. I don't know why you would click on this, why you would watch this. But it is kind of pretty much my trauma dump for the past month. June was going good, June was going kind of alright until June 13th when the attacks happened. Until June 13th. But it's over now. Hopefully it's over. Hopefully. And, I'm sure I'll probably get over the Heartbreak stuff. I think I'm kind of over it. But I have this hope. It's so gay. Again, sorry. I apologize. But it is so, like, why do I feel like an incel. You know what I mean? I feel like a fucking weirdo. A creep, if you will. Yeah. So, I don't know. What is wrong with me? What was it? Was it my fucking mind? Didn't you like my comedy? What is it that freaked you out? What is it that turned you off? What makes your brain tick? What makes you wet? Tell me. I'll need to know that information if you're watching to this point, which you probably are not. That's why I'm saying all of this weird, freaky, crazy, insane things that no one should say. What makes you tick? I'm gonna maybe record another video. I want to make a couple of videos. I miss doing this a lot, actually. I fucking miss this. You know, it's a blast talking to my phone for some days. I have a couple of ideas. If I run out of ideas, then boo-hoo. I have a couple of ideas for shorts, my sketches and stuff. Check them out. If you like me, if you like my weirdness, subscribe. I hate saying it, but, you know, I think it works when you tell, weirdly enough. If you do enjoy me yapping and wasting your time and wasting your life, you know, subscribe, hit the fucking bell, punch the fucking like button like a boss, and I falls around. And thank you guys. I'll see you later, dudes. Let's be out. Hi, this is me during editing time. These are the writings on the walls, as you can see. You could pause the video anytime if you want to try to read something. Again, it's in Persian, so mostly it's in Persian, but there are some other weird randoms. Oh, this is me all spooked. So super spooked. This is the rock I was talking about with the mother-in-law written on it. I don't know. There's a lot of math on the wall for some algorithms, I guess. I don't know. And again, a lot of writing. Not in Arabic, Persian. But there was one for like during Islam, like it was talking about it. One side of the wall, and the other side was all about like which angel is for which month. Kind of weird. There's chemistry on the wall there. Oh, here's my 3 a.m. visit. As I said, I took some spooky artsy shots. You know. What can I say? I'm quite a photographer. And yeah, it was kind of spooky. And then I fled. I took a couple of photos here, and then I fled. This keeps going. Yeah, there's a lot of photos. So what's up with you? How are you guys been doing? Spider! There's a spider. There's a cool spider I found. There you go. That's me. This is horrifying. Jesus Christ. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. And then again, the artsy shots, I suppose. What can I say? I'm quite a photographer. Some of them really shit. Look at the fucking light just blinding you. Anyways, goodbye. I hope you have a good life ahead of you. Great job, kiddo.